Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jose Peraza makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole, as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Stay ahead right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
There we got one.
Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up.
You go, you go. Ball, ball, ball. High.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are two away now.
Batting third, first baseman number 19.
Joey Votto will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game.
Plays at one now.
And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds are... Devin Mesoraco will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, well, then maybe you get a guy to chase.
2 balls,
but it's
2
much
strikes.
easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Brian Rivers will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Hey, we got one down here. One down.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Kyle Waldrop is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and It literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Craig Crenshaw will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, we got 2 down now, 2 down.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Mata giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to Juan Gonzalez will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
1-2.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
But being a number 8 hitter in the National League is really one of the toughest positions a guy can be in. You know, you've got your pitcher behind you on deck, so guys don't feel like they need to challenge you. You've got to be very disciplined up there, and that time, he just wasn't.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Oh, that one got the pitcher safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
Jose Peraza will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've played 2.5. No score on the show.
Here we go, baby.
Into the box, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren James.
Ventura's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And that changeup's not.
Sam Foreman will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. Bryant with the bare hand. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Joey Votto stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mata. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Baez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Brian Rivers heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Played on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Waldrop. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Hold on to it.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Craig Crenshaw is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw gets him. 2 down. Settling in now, Juan Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. The pitcher, Darren James, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Hey, see them driving here.
Ventura sets. First pitch on its way. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gun as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
You know, in this situation,
Yordano Ventura will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Jose Peraza will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
That's out.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Standing in now, Sam Foreman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Got 2 down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's outside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Baez fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Joey Votto will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Devin Mesoraco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Brian Rivers will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Darren James will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Kyle Waldrop comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward. Still going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Craig Crenshaw will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Leading off the inning, Darryl Barber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation, but hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit. I just don't get it.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Jose Peraza will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
The pitch count you asked, right at 100 now, but I think this is still a game that he can finish off, no doubt about it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it on to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting, left fielder
Sam Foreman will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.